Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are making a very own Escuminac maple ice cream using the Great Harvest maple syrup. Hope you guys really enjoyed this beautiful video of my maple ice cream. Featuring Escuminac maple syrup and birch syrup. Today I'll be using our Great Harvest maple syrup. This pure organic maple syrup is the way to go. Really adds amazing flavor and texture to this ice cream. So divine and pure organic ingredients. Hope you enjoy this one. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Joeysultana here, and today we're going to be making our very own ice cream. And we are going to be making a maple ice cream, so a different kind of flavor than the original vanilla ice cream. This is going to be a really delicious, strong maple flavored ice cream. Why? We are using this brand that gave me some great samples from Quebec Canada. They are a company called Escuminac maple syrup and birch syrup. They provide really good maple syrup flavors. Here I got 3 samples that they gave me, and I thought why not give a recipe and showcase their beautiful flavor and syrup that they provide. Alright, so I'm going to run through you exactly what these maple syrups are about and the flavor combos that they provide. This is our finest taste of maple syrup they've got in Canada. Really distinct flavor and beautiful, delicious texture to the maple syrup they make. Sorry if I get the name wrong. I think it's Escuminac. That's the proper name for it. I apologize if I misread that. So for this video, we're going to be utilizing 1 maple syrup today. I'm not going to use all of it because we are using a maple ice cream. We're going to use a really nice, distinct maple for this. So we are going to be using this one today, the Great Harvest, the middle one. So this one is the process where during the season of consuming the maples, they take this out during the middle of the season, whereas you've got the late season, whereas the last few days of it coming out, and then the early days where they take it out pretty early. So the maple syrup is a really long process of consuming and developing that flavor. So that's why the colors also have enriched. So you got the lighter color, which is the early days of harvesting. Then you got the middle range, which is obviously in the middle color. And then you've also got the late harvest here, the great one, with the dark, rich caramelly flavor. So I'm just gonna talk you through about what this single format brings to you guys in your food. Early harvest, so the extra rare. So this maple syrup is a delicate subtle, velvety and silky smooth golden in color. It is mildest in the range, which is one of the produced in the early days. So the season of the harvest, that's why it's really light and golden in color, almost like golden syrup, this one. So then we got the second one, the Great Harvest. So this is in the middle of the year. The Great Harvest has a really textured, round, rich and very distinctive flavor. The Great Harvest Amber is a beauty one, the most popular kind of maple syrup that is brought into the company. This is the most sold, this one. It's got a really basic kind of strong punch to your flavor, and this has a really rich, pure, simple harvest during the middle season of the process. So that is why this one has got the really nice kind of mellow flavor. It's in the middle range, so it's got that nice kind of textural flavor. And then we've got the Late Harvest, Lucky Last. So this one is the Late Harvest, so it gives that real dark, intense complexity, and it's very strong in flavor with a hint of rye, caramel and roasted sugar. This is harvested obviously in the final days of the season because it gives that really dark, pure flavor. But for today, I'm going to be using the middle range, so the Great Harvest. So check out their maple syrups online at escuminac.com. You find there all their beautiful products that they've got. They've also got this really nice birch syrup that they also provide. It's also known for its Great Taste Award winning. These guys have won many awards over the past couple years, so check them out. They are a really nice maple company. So go ahead, check out their website and medias at Escuminac on Facebook and Instagram. There you can also check them out on social medias and check out their products, guys. They are unbelievable. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks to Escuminac for sending me these maple syrups firstly. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to showcase a beautiful recipe that I can provide for you guys, and even for future, I can do some really cool recipes using some maple syrup. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below and what you'd like to see for future videos. Let's enjoy this recipe and have some fun. Alrighty, so first things first, for our maple ice cream, we need to make our very own creme anglaise. So creme anglaise is pretty much just a cream sauce, and it is a starter for your ice creams. Basically, it's a base. So what we do here is bring a pot on a medium to high heat. We're going to add in 2 cups of full fat milk, like so, and then we'll follow by 1 cup of caster sugar. We need 2 cups of full fat cream, but we've got to reserve 1 cup for later on, and we'll put 1 cup of cream to heat up through our creme anglaise. We want to add in a teaspoon of sea salt. We've got a teaspoon here of cinnamon, follow through with a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. You can use vanilla extract for this, but I like to use the vanilla bean paste because of the nice seeds that you see through the ice cream. You're going to grab your Great Harvest Escuminac maple syrup, and we're going to add in 200 grams of maple syrup. Now honestly, maple syrup is probably my favorite sweetener in my desserts. I honestly love using it on pancakes, on ice cream like this, and even really on some maple bacon is absolutely delicious. So at this stage we're going to leave it on a medium to high heat, okay? So we give it a stir occasionally, and we want to make sure that the bottom doesn't burn or overflow, so you don't want to boil this. Always keep it on a medium to high heat. And now we're going to start off with our eggs. So we'll need 6 egg yolks for this recipe, guys, and the egg whites we'll leave it for later on, another recipe, we won't need it today. So 6 egg yolks into a separate bowl, and what we're going to do next is we're going to ladle some of that hot liquid of the creme anglaise, and then we're going to whisk it and temper our eggs, and then we'll add it all back into the pot, cook it down until it comes really nice and thick. Beautiful. The reason why we temper our eggs is because if we add all the hot mixture at once, it's going to scramble and really ruin your creme anglaise. So I like to whisk my egg yolks for about 2 minutes just to get it nice and fluffy and a bit aerated. This is going to bring texture and fluffiness to the ice cream. So now we're going to put your bowl of egg yolks on a towel that's been damped with a bit of water just to hold your bowl and prevent it from moving. And then we're going to gradually add in our cream warmed mixture here, so a little of a ladle at a time. Remember, we don't add it all at once because it could scramble and ruin the whole process here. So you want to temper your eggs by ladling a little bit of that hot creamy mix at a time. And at this stage, once most of it is added through that hot egg mixture, you want to add it back into the pot with the rest of the cream. And we're going to whisk this on a medium to low heat. Now we don't want to have it on a high heat here, guys, because we can potentially overcook and scramble our eggs. So it's important that you have it on a low heat like so, and we're just going to gently stir this for about 5 to 10 minutes until it comes thickened and very nice and creamy. So at this point, you don't want to exceed over 73 to 75 degrees Celsius because that is the burning point where it could scramble and ruin your eggs. So you want to cook this mixture until it coats the back of your spoon and is thickened very slightly. Beautiful. So our next step is we're going to strain out that hot mixture into that 1 cup of cream that we left earlier. So with the recipe, you need 2 cups of full fat cream. So we used 1 cup for our mixture that we heated through before, and then we reserved 1 cup of cream later on just to finish off. This is going to help cool down the mixture and also give a nice creaminess to our ice cream. So what we want to do next is grab a large size glass bowl and add some ice and cold water, and we want to cool this mixture down completely until it is not hot or warm. And at this stage, we want to cut down a piece of cling film like so, and we're going to wrap this down to the bottom of the creme anglaise, and you don't want any air forming or any skin to form while you let it set into the fridge. So that's important too. Make sure it's covered completely, no air is allowed. And there you go, guys, that is pretty much your creme anglaise done. It's pretty much a custard, if you like to say, because you can also use this on a nice apple crumble, apple pie, on a nice warm dessert. It's really delicious, just like that. Now, just to give you a quick demo. Alright, so what we do is first start the power button. So here we've got our settings that we'll be using today. What I'm going to be using is a gelato setting. So what you can use is frozen yogurt, sorbet, or even hard ice cream down the bottom here. But I want to get a really nice silky smooth ice cream, so I'm going to keep it on the gelato setting. You can use this to adjust the settings that you like. It's pretty cool. So you can do the softer to frozen yogurt, to gelato, and then to ice cream. So I'm just going to stick to gelato in the middle. And what we're going to do is we're going to press our pre-cool here. Pre-cool is going to help us to start off our machine to cool down. So we're going to pre-cool this machine. So if you notice, it's on 21 degrees at the moment. This is going to develop and get colder at minus 30 degrees. So it's still got a bit to go. Alright, if you notice as well, got some few settings, some buttons here. If you're in America or any other state, you can press F for Fahrenheit. So that's 18 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is minus 28 degrees Celsius. You can also change the sound of the system. So any sound you want for when it's ready, your ice cream. Pretty cool, yeah? Keep it simple. And then you've got pre-cool that we've been leaving for about 10-20 minutes, and it's almost reached minus 30, which is what we want. And then what we want to do here is these buttons here are manual time, so you can adjust the time to any time you want. 40 minutes for this to go to a gelato stage. I'm going to press keep cool now. So now they're both red, that indicates that they're both on, and that just shows that this is going to stay at minus 30 for the time being. So now all we're going to do is add in our ice cream, and it tells you right here to press start because the machine is ready to go. Awesome, now we're up to our creme glaze. We're just going to add that to our ice cream machine. It's at minus 30 degrees, which is what we want. So the cool thing about that cooling process is it really helps and jump starts your ice cream to cool down and churn a lot quicker. So you want to churn this for about 40 to 45 minutes on a minus 30 degree setting. Alright, so we've got our time here at 26. We've got almost half an hour, and as you can tell, the ice cream is starting to get really thick now. So we're going to give it another 20 minutes and we'll be ready to go. So let it sit there for a bit more. Beautiful. Now to check our ice cream, it's been 45 minutes into the churning machine and we are looking pretty good. Our ice cream is nice, creamy, and absolutely smooth, just the way we want it to be. Looking fantastic. That is it. Our final stage is nearly done. All we're going to do is place this into a container, make sure it's sealed, scraping all the remainder ice cream on the side of your tube attachment. No waste here, make sure everything is completely off. Alright, place this in the freezer now for about 6 to 12 hours. Overnight is better, and we'll serve this up and enjoy our beautiful maple ice cream from Escuminac. And I'll see you guys very shortly. Alright guys, our maple ice cream is done and we are ready to scoop out and see the results. Thanks to Escuminac, the maple syrup from Canada. Appreciate it, and can't wait to show you the results that we got from this ice cream. So let's dive straight to it. Hope you all enjoyed this beautiful decadent maple ice cream from Escuminac maple syrup branch back in Quebec, Canada. Absolutely loved this recipe and enjoyed doing it. Hope you enjoyed this recipe and have a go at this. Please do purchase these guys, their maple syrup and their birch. Really makes a massive difference in your cooking. I recommend it. It's such an amazing syrup and flavoring in your desserts. So give it a crack guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments below what you would like to see for more future videos. I'm still thinking of making a video on the extra rare and the late harvest maple syrup here that I've got. I didn't use it for this recipe, I just used the great harvest and it made an absolute treat of my dessert. So I will use and showcase those two other maple syrups later on in the future. Thanks guys for watching. As you can tell, the sun is going down, it is getting late now. Thanks guys for watching this video on the maple syrup ice cream. Thanks to Escuminac for sending these amazing brands. I hope you liked and enjoyed this recipe. Take care for now, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. Ciao for now.